Hey, and this is Fosung Elizabeth Cookye, CEO, Mistress, Secretary of Goddesses Incorporated, and the ultimate mascot dealing with anything with anime, women of the fighting video game universe, and women of the Bisojo Senshi world. Now, this is episode 31, and episode 31 is the acrobatic and gymnastics trial. This video is just a test video. This video is showing the majority of my acrobatic talents, although it does not go into any of my breakdancing and other performing arts talents. Now, I graduated from SUNY Albany with a bachelor's degree in Chinese language with a minor in performing arts. I really wanted it to be the other way around, a major in performing arts with a minor in Chinese language, but it didn't happen that way because the Albany's performing arts department wasn't big enough to support a major enough for what I wanted to do in the world of dance and media. So I had to basically utilize what that university had, plus, financial reasons and such. Now, in a moment or so, this video will then transition into 4 different sets of acrobatic moves. Now, these moves do not in any way display all of my ability, but just a taste of what I do on a regular basis with the breakdancing group that I meet up with every day at the rec center here in Albany, New York. And we work very hard to do what we do. And eventually, as I continue to work on these stunts, I will be able to completely mimic everything that I want to do from women characters in all spectrums of the fighting game universe, from Midway, SNK, Capcom, Sammy, etc. And I will be able to do it with such a finesse that the real life women who actually portray them in real life, who most likely can't even do a cartwheel, wonder, yeah, go figure. So I'm really putting a different spin on the world of performing arts as it meets the anime and fighting game universe. So please, tell me what you think about this transition, and we'll actually come back at the end of those sequences of those moves to discuss a little more about what they are.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, what did you think? Now, let me do a little bit of explaining the moves that I did. The first set was a round off with 2 backhand springs. Now, to most people, that is just very mediocre. But when you live your life in the anime universe, you can attribute that move to a specific episode in time for whatever anime you're interested in, or a video game experience for a character that actually does it, like the intro or the episode of that video game, so on and so on. That round off double that handspring actually stems from episode 2 of Variable Geo the OVA. That anime was released by Technical Group Laboratory, also re-released and remastered by ADB Films. Episode 2, Yajima Satomi happens to be fighting Chiho Masuda, who is a ninja, who is trying to infiltrate the Jahana Corporation. She has been busted by Raymond, but then escapes from Raymond only to fight Satomi. Now, upon fighting Satomi, Chiho throws 3 daggers from the air. Picture like a bookie, doing a spin in the air and then throwing 3 sets of daggers. So shout to me does 3 back handsprings or a round off with 2 back handsprings. That can be attributed to what I did in real life to that actual moment in the universe, pulling out from that episode. The second set that I did was a round off with a back handspring ending with a flash kick. Now, there is no specific set that I can pull from an anime at the time where there's any character that does that specifically. However, the last piece, the flash kick, is a rendition of Elena's mullet smosh, which is only a back tuck step out. The technical term in acrobatics and gymnastics, a back tuck step out, which is Elena's mullet smosh from the Street Fighter 3 series. The next set, or the third set that I did, was just a simple round off, no back handspring, and from the round off jumping into the flash kick once again. And then the fourth and final set was just a power hurdle jump into a front tuck, or a front tuck step out. This can be attributed to Chun-Li's Cienchu move, or flip slam, that is normally seen from the Street Fighter EX series. Note, Street Fighter EX series, not from Third Strike because I did not land in a split. Not from the Alpha series because I did not land in a split. For those who have played Street Fighter EX plus Alpha parts 1 through 3, you'll notice that Chun-Li does not land in a split, that she does a front tuck and actually lands on both of her feet, almost as if she did a front layout. So those are just the technical terms from reality matched up with the anime and video game universe and what they mean. Now, for those who are actually trying to do the same thing, I will be coming up with videos, or I'm actually redoing my video series of the other part of the Fosung Lives with Cookye show. Is called Fosung Chronicles, the how to do tutorials of specific acrobatic moves, how to do them correctly so they can be polished and they can look correct, and you can actually transition them into whatever you want. I'm just tailoring them to the video game and anime experience. When I go to the gym, I usually just work out to Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, SNK music, because it keeps me in that mindset of what I'm trying to do in reality. So there are many parts of breakdance, many different parts of gymnastics, many different parts of the acrobatic universe. It's how you see yourself utilizing those moves in reality is what subconsciously makes you who you are in that world of the performing arts. I'm just using it once again, constantly repeating myself, to the anime and video gaming universe. So anybody who's interested, please continue to send me your emails, your responses, your ideas. Maybe give me some thoughts of moves to work on in real life. Right now, I'm currently working on Vice's Super from Capcom vs. SNK 2. That version of negative gain, where she runs up to you, grabs you by her feet grabs you by the legs, and she flips you mad times. Well, the only reality setting for that is called a back whip, which 3 to 4 back whips ending with a standing layout will be a complete rendition of a reality setting of Vice's negative gain super move in reality. Anybody who have any ideas, please send me your comments. Send me your quotes. Are there specific acrobatic moves you're trying to learn to do that I may already know how to do? I can easily do a tutorial to help work people get through these moments of difficult times, because doing acrobatics and gymnastics really encompasses that you get over certain fears. Parkour, free running, all of that encompasses one to overcome certain fears. And once you get over those fears, it's easy sailing from there. You even might start creating new things for yourself. As long as man can think, man can create. So that concludes episode 31, Acrobatics, Gymnastics, the test video of things to come of what I'm doing in the world of anime and video games. Say Cookie!